Hey, what's up? Serpentine here, taking a look at the vehicle robot combat game Robocraft, the first game developed by FreeJam Games for PC, Mac and Linux, and winner of the Indie Game of the Year award for 2014. Robocraft allows you to customize your robot for battle with an almost unlimited amount of vehicle variations, and then take it out to the battlefield to duke it out against other players' weird and wacky creations. Given a basic vehicle to start off with, you can choose to either go straight into the battlefield, or you can start to design and build your very own robot in the garage, where you are given 3 robot slots to work with. The game currently contains 2 game modes, with the main game mode being comparable to the World of Tanks standard game mode. 2 teams start at their respective bases and move out to destroy the enemy robots and to take the opposing base. Maps are fairly large, so you have time to set up strategic positions to ambush the enemy. However, the game doesn't play quite as strategically as World of Tanks, with robots being able to move quickly and fire their weapons even quicker. The maps are a little dull, with no trees, buildings, or anything really except hills, ravines and mountains to break up the environment, and with destructibility a core game feature, it does feel like Robocraft missed a great opportunity to integrate environmental destructibility. They are, however, looking for an environment artist and designer, so this may change in the near future. The second game mode is called Boss Mode, where 10 players take on one AI-controlled high-tech level robot that usually has strong enough guns to one-shot you. Additional game modes planned are Tournament Mode and Megabot Mode, which will be similar to Boss Mode, however a player will be controlling the boss bot. Customizing your robot can be somewhat overwhelming to begin with due to no current tutorial in the game. However, after some trial and error, you'll become accustomed to systems like weight, weapon speeds, and especially CPU, as it restricts the amount of blocks that can make up your robot. As you play games, you will earn robo points that can be used to purchase more blocks, with higher tech level blocks costing considerably more. To unlock higher tech level blocks, you use tech points, which are earned in-game for contributions like kills, assists, and captures. Tech points are divided into the separate tech levels from 1 to 10, and are awarded depending on your robot's current tech level. And yes, you can have a tech level, say 3 robot, without any tech level 3 blocks. These tech levels also act as the game's matchmaking tiers, so as to match similar tech robots with each other. Apart from general shape customizations, other options start small, with the first real option being between a hovering robot or a land-based robot. Later on in the game, movement options will be increased with caterpillar tracks and walker legs. Weapons will be limited to top and forward mounted SMGs until around tech level 3, where alternatives like plasma launchers and railguns are unlocked. As for the blocks that make up the bulk of your robot, changes to their armor levels and color will be the main difference for a while before fins and wings are unlocked that are used as defenses against heavier weaponry. Melee weapons are also a thing, but they unlock extremely far down the tech tree. The weaponry options are somewhat limited at the moment, and I would personally like to see other weapons like flamethrowers, shotguns, and perhaps even some defensive weaponry like mines or timed bombs, for example. Being a free-to-play game, the free-to-play model employed is always something to consider. Everything in the game can be bought for the premium currency, including blocks, cosmetics, and even pre-built robots. Due to the matchmaking system, however, this isn't really the ability to buy power, as you will still be matched with players that have the same tech level robots as you, so you can't buy your way to an overpowered status. The second method employed is a premium subscription to the game that increases the amount of endgame XP, tech points, and in-game currency rewards you receive. These increases are quite significant at 100% of the usual rewards, and if you're not a premium user but happen to be playing with another premium user, you receive a 5% bonus for each of those players. Other features of the game include a ranked matchmaking timer where every 10 minutes matchmaking will be made ranked for all players for the next 2 minutes. Participating in the ranked matches offers no other rewards except updating your standings on the ranked leaderboard, and in the near future will be used in Robo Leagues. Platoons are the guilds of the game, but are limited to 4 players, even for premium players, so it's safe to say that the full features of guilds are still to come to the game. Robocraft is a great way to take your creative side and make some unique war machines to deploy onto the battlefield. While the creative side of the game is fantastic, the combat systems are somewhat lackluster, due in part to the lack of weapon variety. With the destructibility of the robots, I was expecting some form of environmental destructibility, but the maps as they are fairly desolate and could use some more sci-fi influencing. Being based on other planets isn't really an excuse either, with man-made bridges and pipes appearing around some of the maps, and the setting being in the far future. In saying all that though, I have had a ton of fun playing Robocraft, designing different robots, and fighting alongside and against some rather talented creations, and some strange and rather surprisingly functional creations. The core of the game is fantastic, and with some polish to the combat department, Robocraft will become a fantastic game all round. That's been my player preview for Robocraft. The game is currently in open alpha and available to play via their Steam page for PC, Mac and Linux users. If you want to see more of the game, check out twitch.tv/serpentine19 this weekend, where I'll be playing Robocraft in the post-preview show. Let me know what you think of the game, and I'll see you guys next time.